Hello, I'm Mayor Bill Luckett, and welcome back to 5 Minutes with the Mayor. Over this past weekend, we had the pleasure of having the culmination of a week-long photojournalism workshop conducted by Barefoot Workshops, headed up by Chandler Griffin, who's originally from Mississippi but has lived in New York and Los Angeles for years. This was Barefoot Workshops' 10th year in a row of coming to Clarksdale. They had a one-week photo workshop this past week, and they are beginning today with a 3-week-long video documentary type workshop, which will culminate Friday, 3 weeks from this past Friday, in another exhibition of the work product from this period of 3 weeks. The work product from the first week was displayed at the tourism offices at the old passenger depot behind the Greyhound bus station. It was a great venue, a great setting for the event, where 5 artists from around the country, indeed one from Germany, displayed the product of a week's-long work in photojournalism. I was honored to be one of the people featured in there, and others included Bill Abel and our own Clarksdale Animal Shelter as well. So if you missed it this time, be on the lookout for it in the future. 3 weeks from this past Friday again will be the documentary workshop results at the same location, but on Friday as opposed to Saturday night. Again, Barefoot Workshops, keep a lookout, and thank you, Chandler, and your team for coming to Clarksdale for the 10th consecutive year. By the way, the workshops are conducted only in 3 locations worldwide each year: Marfa, Texas, Cape Town, South Africa, and right here in Clarksdale, Mississippi. With this beautiful weather this past weekend, it felt spring-like. In fact, that's continued on into this week of February the 9th, which means the grass will start growing again soon, and I'm going to be very careful this year to have the city ready to tackle the grass and weeds problem on city properties. But you citizens need to do your part as well, please. Be mindful of our laws regarding the cutting of grass out to the curb, past the sidewalk if you have a sidewalk, and to the center of the alley if you live in a residential area or a commercial area that has an alley behind you. I'm going to be strictly enforcing ordinances that involve litter, junk vehicles, parking in the yard, hoarders, and general unattractiveness and unkemptness of properties around town. Remember, the better we look to ourselves, the more self-esteem we develop, the more pride we have, and the more visitors we attract. So keep that in mind, and I'll do my part if you will do yours. It'll be upon us before we know it. That is April 11, that Saturday, with the Juke Joint Festival. It has expanded from just a single-day event with its related events into a 4- or 5-day festival, and people in town are already getting excited about our upcoming Juke Joint Festival. There'll be live music, lots of fun and games. It's a family affair, except late at night in the juke joints, which should be adults. But it should really be fun this year. We're expecting record crowds. The word is out. The Juke Joint Festival is coming up April the 9th to the 12th, actually, with the 11th being the highlight day. So mark your calendars accordingly, please. And we'll look forward to having a great time with lots of tourists in town. As you know, one of my big projects right now is the conversion of the old Delta Wire building into a film production studio. I called a special meeting of your Board of Mayor and Commissioners, which was held last Thursday at 4 o'clock. As a result of that meeting, the city has engaged a firm at no cost to us to perform due diligence and come back with a plan or scenario as to how we can cobble together funding sources so as to make a production studio a reality. These are good paying jobs. They're what are called equivalent full-time jobs because movies and sets and production companies will come and go, but hopefully they'll use the facility a large part of the year, thereby making it the equivalent of a full-time job. And I'm really excited about this. Let's keep our fingers crossed and watch what's headed our way. Thank you.